Yeah, dude.
PG, what's up, brother?
What's going
I saw your video you posted earlier.
on?
You caused quite
Yeah.
a stir, man.
Uh, Hold on a second. Hold on. You saw the video. Well, good. It's called misdirection.
Yeah, you caused quite a stir. There was a lot of upset people.
That's the point.
Yeah, they were not happy to find out that you had your fucking party and they couldn't find it.
Yeah, that was the whole idea.
Holy shit! I seen that come up. I was like, what is GG doing?
Yeah, that was the whole idea.
What made you decide to do that?
I said this to fuck this to just do it. They can chase a ghost all they want. I was just talking to Vince, and Vince is telling me that they were all up in arms at the damn video as well.
They were not happy about that.
It was pretty funny, was it?
It was good. I was
It's
like,
pretty
check
funny.
out GG. Oh,
Pretty
that's
funny.
great. Oh, that
Uh,
was so great, man. Yeah, they weren't happy with that video.
mm,
They got
yeah.
fucking people. Henry's trying to call the Jefferson Hotel to confirm, but they're not giving him any information.
hold on. Let me call you right back because that's Vince calling me. Can I call you right back?
All right, call me right back.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Yes. All right. Man, I was not ready to go to bed. All right. Anyway, so what's up, man?
Yeah, no, I was just calling you earlier because, like I said, you pissed off a lot of people. How's Vince
Well, that's
doing?
good. That was the whole purpose.
How's old Vince doing?
That was the whole purpose of that video.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It worked. Like I said, they tried calling the hotel and got told that they can't release any information. So
I love it. I love it. You
I was
see,
like, damn.
they're so predictable. They are so predictable in everything they do. So that peas on their parade, doesn't it?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had people arguing in there about, well, if he doesn't show proof, then I don't believe it. But then when they tried to call the hotel wouldn't give him anything. So they were
That's
like,
right.
damn.
And they're not supposed to give it to them, and that peas on their parade. That was genius. Well, that's a genius. I think it works of a genius there, huh? Yeah.
Hey, I think it worked well.
Yeah.
What did Vince help you with that?
Huh?
I said, did Vince help you with that?
No, no, Vince. I was telling Vince about it because he's been supposedly they're messing with they're trying to get him to I don't know. Supposedly this one troll that he knows is trying to get him to give information. And Vince had no idea because Vince has a job where he travels a lot.
Wait, what?
The
How
troll
is
that he
how,
talked
how is Vince
to
talking to a troll?
supposedly, I don't know why it says someone he knows or somebody that's. I said, dude, why? I said, well, I've been told before. Why is he talking? He said he just to fuck with him. I don't, but that's fine. I don't care. I mean, Vince and I we're not as close as we once were. But I mean, I'll talk to him. So he
That's
doesn't
that.
do much. So
Oh, is Vince a truck driver?
no, Vince does. He works for Dominion Power.
Oh, he does power. Okay.
He goes from place to place dealing with what do they do? They do. I don't know what you call it, but it's like electrical stuff. It's dealing with selling stuff to suppliers. I don't know.
Nice. He got a good ass job, huh?
Supposedly, yeah,
Yeah, that's good money. Maybe she should get you in there.
yeah.
Well, especially if it's a sales job, right? You said it was sales.
It's a job. You drive and you have a quota. Yeah, I'm not I'm not sure what the parameters are, but anyway. But yeah, I think it's cool. So they're arguing. They're
Well, yeah, they're
arguing
arguing
amongst
about it
themselves.
because there's still people coming this weekend. So they're
Uh
like,
huh.
but they're still gonna come apparently, just in case what you're doing is a ruse.
Uh huh.
So, but it's
They're
local
gonna come.
guns.
They're gonna come in their pants, huh? I thought it was genius. I thought it was a genius move. And
You just thought of that on the fly, huh?
let them squirm in their juices.
I can't believe you thought of that on the fly. I guess it caught me off guard seeing that video.
Yeah. So old Mitchell is trying to, but he can't get the information. Isn't that a hoot? Mitchell's trying to dig, but he can't get it. Can't get the
Yeah,
information.
the hotel won't give it to him.
Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious, actually. If you ask me. So what's the deal with this Stoker then? Stoker and Brennan say they were here, or what? What's the deal with that?
I don't know anything about that, so I didn't see anything
Yeah, so
publicly, so I
Stoker and
can't
Brennan, yeah,
can't
said they
comment
were
on that.
here, but yet you think that they would have gone after those two?
I didn't know they said that, so I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Well, that's what I'm hearing, which makes no sense. But then again, I figured it. I mean, he's just if that's the case, I mean, he's obsessed. He's gonna come out here when he stole the money. He's gonna come out here when he stole the money. I guess.
I know he still hates
Yeah.
you for what you did to his family, but
Well, I don't give a fuck what he. Yeah. Well, how about him running his mouth saying that I raped a woman that I loved?
I mean that's
You
fucked
get.
up.
Yeah. That I raped a woman that I loved, so he gets a little taste of his own medicine, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna do this though? Like Stoker's fucking gone rogue. He's still showing up. I think I think he still wants
He's
revenge
obsessed.
for calling the CPS on his kid.
He's obsessed. Well, I'll do more if he keeps fucking around. He keeps fucking around. I'll do more, bitch. And the beauty about it, and the beautiful thing about it is, best made plans of mice and men. Old Mitchell had this all planned out, and it backfired. Old Mitchell thought he was going to do that fucking number, and it backfired on him, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you really did your thing.
Yeah. Old bitch. Yeah. So
That's a win in Gigi's column.
yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out though. Uh, yeah, so they're gonna just continue just creaming in their juices. They're gonna squirm. They're gonna squirm. And they're gonna cream in their juices. They're wasting their time. They're wasting their money, and they're wasting their time. All they're doing.
I think they still want. I don't know, man. Like I said, you caused a stir tonight with
Yeah,
that video.
good. I'm
Some
glad I
people are
did.
thinking like, what's the point if he's had it in secret?
Yeah, that's good. That's exactly the point. That's exactly why I did it. That's the point. That's why I did that.
They want to
So,
find that karaoke party and they want to fucking crash it.
yeah. Well, sometimes you can't always get what you want. Can't always get what you want, but you get what you need.
I mean, you still got Cater Nozar on standby though, right?
Huh?
You still got Quater on standby, right?
I need to talk to him. Yeah, this is what I need to do. I think he is going to Vienna. I think Vienna early, Vienna sometime. So I need to talk to him. But yeah, but I'm not, not too. That's all right because they're
I
gonna be just
mean,
wasting their time. Basically, what they're gonna be doing, they're spinning their wheels, wasting their time.
yeah, I mean, but you also can look at it this way, GG. You could also get to a point where you say, "Fuck it, enough of this. I'm right
Yeah,
here. Come find me, bitch, and I'll fuck
yeah.
all of you up." You know what I mean? You could easily
Well,
do that.
that's pretty much in so many words. I kind of said that in so many words.
Well, no, you said that you had your party and they didn't find it. You didn't say that really.
Yeah, well, but I kind of said in so many words. If they're so, they can play Clue. They can play Clue and try to get a clue.
I mean, but if you want them to find you, you can just tell them where you are.
You know, I can do a lot of things, but let them squirm.
Fucking
Let
squirm.
them squirm around.
How's Kristen doing
I
after
find
her
it hilarious.
miscarriage? Huh?
I find it hilarious. What's that?
You find what hilarious?
So they're just all up in an uproar.
Yeah, I
In an
mean,
uproar. Yeah.
well, have you talked
Let
to
them
Kristen
continue.
since her miscarriage?
I don't know. She didn't. She's not. I don't know. She didn't go to the party, so she didn't even mention anything about the party. So I don't. I'm not. Just get to a point where you can only say so much and then just move on. I mean, will I invite her again next year? Probably not.
Oh wait, so she didn't accept your party invite?
She didn't respond to where the party was going to be at before this brouhaha happened. She didn't respond. So I don't know. I can't. I think it's. I don't know. I mean, I sent my condolences. I sent my condolences about the miscarriage and all that, and then she was supposed to let me know, and then she kind of like dodged me.
Oh, she been ghosting you?
I don't know. She's like dodged me or whatever. I don't. I think it has to still do with the political. I mean, she's still taking that political shit to the core.
So
And
because she's
I did a skit that I haven't put on. I did a skit that I haven't put on YouTube, on Facebook about a new. It says new Nickelodeon show for the kids, and it's Uncle Perv. So I did like a little skit where I was Uncle Perv. So she, I put that on Facebook. She didn't. That might have pissed her off. I don't know. I don't care.
so because you're still a Democrat, she's still.
Yeah, it says Uncle Perv. Uncle Pervy is here. Now, boys and girls, it's time to play a little game. It's called, it's called Catch-a-roo. No, anyways, like a little skit that I did. I haven't put it on YouTube. I probably won't.
So she's still been ducking and dodging you, huh?
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
I
if you
mean, I
tried to get
give
in
her my.
contact with her and she didn't respond, she's ducking
Well,
you.
we talked. She told me about what happened. I gave her my condolences by the miscarriage, and she was. I even spoke to her fiance. Her fiance was actually spoke to me, or spoke in the back. Her fiance. So that was cool. I mean, I just felt bad. And then she said, "Well, yeah, we'll probably go. We might go and all that, or she had something she was doing, but she said that she'll probably go, and then didn't hear a word. Then I asked her, "Are you going on the day of?" And didn't hear a word from her. Her priorities are in the wrong bag, but that's okay. It's all good.
What do you mean her
I was
priorities are
going,
in the wrong thing? What do you mean?
well, no, it's in the wrong bag. I mean, you tell somebody, yeah, and then you don't hear from them. I mean, kind of wishy washy. I
Yeah.
invite somebody to a party and they don't show up. Yeah, it's kind of wishy washy. But it's all right. You kind of live and learn. I mean, she will always be someone that I will have something. I mean, because she went through hell and I defended her. But is that ever going to be that closeness, that tightness again? And probably not. I mean, at one time we were very tight. It probably will never be the way it was.
I
But that
mean,
answers.
if her fiance hates you,
Oh no, I don't think he. Well, I thought so. I don't think. I think that he blamed me for a lot of what they were doing to her. He blamed me for a lot of what they were doing, and it was nothing that I did. She was, affiliated. She'll never, but I don't ever see her ever coming back on. Not because I don't want her back on, but I don't think that she will ever have anything to do with the show or do anything with me. And I don't really think that that closeness or that bond will ever. I mean, of course she's going to. We'll talk. Of course we'll talk, on the phone every now and then. But that bond will never be the way it was due to whatever reason, or of it being political.
I mean,
But again, that's okay.
I mean, you gotta look at it that way, though. I mean, they they're QAnon followers, and you're a Democrat, and the boyfriend hates you because you're honestly another man that's involved with his old lady.
Well, I'm not. But see, the thing is, ironically enough, there was never a. I never had a sexual attraction toward her. Basically, there. I mean, there was never a sexual attraction. So I liked her. I'm fond of her, but I don't think. Again, I don't know if that. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that is part of it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not really sure, basically. So who knows? But when I've invited her a few times, I've invited her to that party a few times, and it never
Yeah,
just
she's
never
done with
had
it.
a.
She's ghosted you. She's done. She
Yeah,
doesn't. She doesn't live near you. You don't hang out with her outside of, hey, come to my party once a year.
yeah,
You know, she's moved on with her life.
yeah. Well, that's pretty much what it is.
And it seems that way with Kevin too, man. Like he's got his old lady. You only meet up for
Well, no,
shows.
Kevin and I spoke today. He spoke today.
Oh,
He wants to be. We spoke briefly. I
okay.
know. I know.
And what did he say?
No, he said that basically that Spencer or that Phyllis chick called him again. Phyllis has been
Phyllis
calling
called
him.
him and told him what?
She wants to get him. She's prying for information.
Wait, how does he know that it's her?
She's calling his number, and she's like, trying to get information, and he's just talking about himself to throw her off
No, I'm saying how does she have? How does he know it's her though?
because she's spoken to him before. He's spoken to her before.
Oh,
Well, it's not Phyllis, it's Spencer, but that's the name she uses.
okay, I see.
Yeah,
And with
she's been
GG,
calling him and
honestly,
telling
it
him.
just seems like you got, except for Watt, it just seems like you got part-time friends, man. Watt's like the only guy you actually do shit with outside of fucking shows. You
Yeah,
need to
well,
you
I
need
mean,
to hook up with Bo again. Bo was actually at least entertaining, talented. He was good at music.
Bo's moved on. Yeah, Bo's moved on. He's on. He's moved on big time.
So what's he been up to?
I don't know. He doesn't live here. He lives in Georgia.
I mean, you could try to bring Magic Matt back into the fold. He needs a friend.
Matt. I spoke to Matt. Matt will never be. Yeah, Matt's not. Matt is.
So he's not allowed to go to
Well,
the bar and do karaoke or anything.
well, I could invite him, but I'm not. I can invite him, but Matt is always talking about not long for this world. He said, "I'm not long for this world," and you know, I want to. Dude, that's not funny, man. That's not funny.
Wait, oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
that's not funny.
He
That's not
sounds
funny.
so. That time went so dark so quickly. What do you mean he says that?
He says that he feels he wants to die. He wants to die. He feels very suicidal. I told him, dude, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that to people. That's bad, dude. That's not funny. No, that's not funny. Come on. All right, I can't. You sound like Saunders. You actually sound like Saunders when you're.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Okay, wait a minute. The last time you said you talked to him, you said, you said he looked like death, right?
He didn't
And
look good, but
he didn't look good.
feels no. He didn't look good, but he's talking
And
about
then
he's always talking about not being long for this world. He wants to leave. He wants to check out. Dude, that's that. I'm not amused by that, man. I'm not amused at all. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's sad. Okay.
GG. GG. Okay. Just so I'm clear about this. When you went and spoke to him the first time, I think this was before you got your rental. No, after. You you said he didn't
Yeah, well,
look
I
good,
took
and
I
you
took
talked to
him.
his roommate, right?
Well, the woman is concerned about him because he's not. I had to take him to. I had to take him to St. Mary's.
Oh, you had to take him to
I
the
took him.
church?
I took him to the hospital.
Wait, the hospital for what?
He was having. I don't know. He was having some issues. He wanted to get checked out. He was having some pain in his legs and his arms and his. I don't know. He thought he was having a heart attack or something.
Well, was he okay?
I yeah, but I told him to spend the night, and he didn't. He's been to. Well, I don't want to. I shouldn't be talking about this. I took him twice to two different hospitals a day apart, and both hospitals said he was fine. He thinks he's dying. So I don't know. He's having cold press or heart chest pains and all that, but they're saying that he's fine. So I don't know what to make out of that. Psychosomatic or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it might be
So,
psychosomatic.
so he's just dark, depressed. I'm no longer long for this world.
Yeah, well, he doesn't. He look. I mean, yeah, he's not. he's not been. I mean, well, some of it, he created, uh,
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
right
he
now
he fucked a little
some
girl,
of
but
it
yeah.
created, but right now he's been dealt. He's been dealt a bad hand, and it's kind of like fucked up.
I mean, well, he can't use the internet, right?
Well, I mean, he uses the internet, but use he can't have a Facebook account.
Oh, he can't have Facebook or any social media with kids around.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can watch YouTube, but he can't have a Facebook account. So that's the whole thing.
I think well, that's where you need to come in. You need to be his friend. It's like, hey, come out to the bar, hang out, and get out of that.
Yeah, I know. I just don't think. I
Does
mean,
he like
I
sit in
don't
a
know.
room all day and
Yeah, I don't. It's a bad situation.
you know what I call that,
He's
GG?
not.
I call that karma.
Well, I call it, you know,
Karma.
poor judgment on his part.
Oh,
Poor
yeah.
judgment, and he's paid. He's paid his dues. Now he's still paying low. So
Yeah,
he's a
I
bad
can only
situation.
imagine how those little girls felt alone and
I
unwanted,
don't look,
unclean.
dude. I don't know. He did 5 years, so
You think 5 years
five
was
years.
enough?
I think that he understands what he did was wrong.
Wait, what prison was he in? I know they broke him. That prison
I don't.
shit probably broke him.
I don't remember which one it was. So
Because after he lived with you, did he go to prison again?
no.
So after you guys were like hanging out in Vegas and stuff, he just stopped hanging out with you. Period. Dad.
I Yeah. Well, I mean, we had an argument, and then it kind of went into where he just went on the deep end, hanging around that one character named Ryan who was a fucking deviant.
Who's Ryan?
Ryan, the guy, the guy he hung out with, who was a fucking misfit, a deviant, sexual deviant that should have been in jail himself. He's a rich family and all that, and he should have did some jail time himself,
What do you mean
messing
he's a
around with kids.
sexual? He was doing
Yeah.
the kids thing too.
Well, he was messing around pretty much with I don't know. He was messing around with different women, and but underhanded. I mean, some underage as well. But he got unscathed, and
So
then
he's
he
still
had
he's
a
still out on the prowl, huh?
well, the guy's loaded. He's rich as shit. So he rich family. He's successful. He married a Oriental or like a Chinese mail order bride. So you know.
All this tells me, GG, is you chose the wrong pedophile for a friend. Should have chose Ryan. You're off.
But Ryan is. I don't care for Ryan. No, Matt just wasn't using his brain. So Matt wasn't using his brain, and he was tied in with Ryan, and that was part of the problem.
But the fact that he was hanging out with Ryan, you got jealous, or
No, that has nothing to do with it. Ryan was a bad influence, and I didn't didn't care for Ryan. Ryan was the one that convinced that kid, that whole bizarre shit with that kid, and the Super Bowl thing, with the towels and all that. Ryan was the one that convinced the kid to misbehave during that Super Bowl party.
oh, when you attacked
Me
that
and
black kid.
Now I
That's
didn't
right.
attack him.
You beat the shit out of that
I
black kid.
listen to me. Didn't attack him. I disciplined the kid.
That ain't your kid to discipline. You attacked him.
I disciplined the kid because obviously he had none, and he kept going off with that towel. So yeah,
Well, he smacked you in the back of the head with it, right?
Dude, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I brought him to put him on the ground, and I told him that he needs to stop, and that's what he needs to do, basically, to stop.
And didn't you get sued for that?
Huh?
So didn't you go to court for that, for beating that kid?
I didn't beat the kid. I told him he needs to stop. So I held him on the ground until I knew he was going to stop, basically.
But did you go to court for that?
Yeah.
So you don't think you did anything
They got
wrong?
thrown out. They got thrown out.
Why did they get thrown out? Why did they get thrown out?
Because it was a setup.
What do you mean? Because it was a setup.
And it was a setup, and Ryan was my best witness.
How was it a setup?
It was a setup. They couldn't prove anything. The kid was out of control. They tried to dress the kid up to make him look younger. And the bottom line is, Ryan conflicted his stories with his girl. So Ryan was one of my best witnesses because what he said worked in the behalf of what I was saying.
Wait, so it was Ryan's old lady, her kid, that did this to you?
It was her kid's friend.
So her friend's kid.
Whatever, yeah. Doesn't matter because it got thrown out, and it never, it got thrown out because.
Wait, you attacked the child, GG. I mean, you could have just said, "Hey, stop."
Look, what I did was I disciplined the kid because he would not stop. I disciplined the kid because he would not stop doing what he was doing. Even when he sucker punched me in the eye, when the kid sucker punched me in the eye, it's a wonder I didn't strangulate the bitch.
Why
Not
are you
funny,
so
man.
violent towards that kid? Holy shit!
Well, I put the kid on the ground, and then when he did that, because I was trying to control him, basically, trying to control him, and then he sucker punched me. He sucker punched me. Once he sucker punched me, then I grabbed him by the throat. Yes, I grabbed him by the throat, and I had every intentions of strangling him. But I caught the, I got my wits about me, and yeah.
Why were you gonna attack? Why did you attack a child, man? It's a child. You about to strangle a kid?
He was 16 years old, and they dressed him like he was younger than that. No, I put my hand around his neck to let him. I put my hand. Well, first I put him down on the ground to let him know that he needs to stop.
Oh man, if that was my kid, I would have.
I put him on the ground, let him know he needs to stop, and then when he didn't stop, then I grabbed his throat.
GG, if that was my son, I would have beat the living shit out of you.
Yeah, well, I would have taken your elbows and beat the shit out of you as well. If you don't know how to control your you don't know how to control your damn kid, I would have beaten the shit out of you as well and said, "This is how you control your kid."
I would have shot you in your fucking kneecaps and beat the fuck out of you.
I don't. I did well at the time. My knees were fine at the time.
Well, they wouldn't have been after that fucking shotgun to the kneecap.
Yeah, well, you need to discipline your kid. If that was your kid, you need to discipline him. You need to discipline your kid.
Oh,
that's what the parents need to do.
But you don't strangle a fucking kid.
Needs to be disciplined. Well, no, because he needed to be told that you don't do that. He needed to be told in a certain way that you don't do that to somebody.
Was his parents there?
No.
So they weren't there.
No. They got thrown out. So there you go. Got thrown out.
Oh, you think because
they didn't prove.
So the judge in that case was correct, huh?
Oh, I mean, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the kid was out of control, and Ryan was my biggest witness, basically. So Ryan was my biggest witness, even though he was not meant to be, but he was.
So the judge in your case is wrong, correct?
I'm not understanding what you're saying. The judge listened to it, didn't have enough evidence or whatever, and whatever.
No, I said the judge in your case is wrong, though, right?
In my case,
Yeah.
was what?
So the judge in the case against the kid got it right, but the judge in your
Yeah,
other
yeah,
case
right. It
got
was
it
not enough
wrong.
proof, and then Ryan, was the biggest witness I had. He was not meant to be, but he pretty much contradicted everything his girl was saying, and his girl wasn't even in the damn room. Kid was out of control. So it flopped.
I swear to God, you fucking wrapped your hands around my kid's throat.
I put my hands around his neck to let him know
Oh,
that he needed to stop and learn and have
oh,
respect.
yeah,
Kept poking me with a guy. He kept, no, he knew what he was doing, and he knew exactly what he was doing.
George, you chose the right parents to do that for. If it was anybody else's kid, they would have fucked you up.
No, they needed to discipline their fucking kid, and if or watch their fucking kid, or put their kid with someone that's going to supervise that kid. That kid was
Wait,
out of fucking control. That kid
so
is probably fucking in a jail right now.
he was
Probably
slapping
either
you
locked up
against.
in jail or fucking doing, or probably dead.
Oh, because he black, or where'd you get that idea from?
Dude, don't make this a racial situation. He's probably an
I mean,
unruly person
maybe
because
he's a
he
fucking
was he was he
Bembridge
wasn't
scholar.
disciplined. He wasn't disciplined, and the parents left him with a misfit of a person, that the woman that didn't even know what the hell was going on. Me being the only adult there was trying to control, and he disrespected his an adult figure, and therefore
But
he was
you're not his parent,
disciplined.
so you have no control over
He
how
was
he's disciplined.
disciplined because he was assaulting me with a towel.
I have a question for you, Gigi. So let's say that your father, right?
I don't want to have this conversation. Let's move on
No,
from
no,
this.
no. I'm saying, what if you
He
were
he
hitting
don't know. He
somebody?
assaulted me with a towel. It's a
No, I'm
wonder I didn't
saying,
strangulate him.
what if
It's a
you,
wonder that I didn't
what if
strangulate him,
you,
which is
or,
what I was about ready to do after he sucker punched me.
no, what
After
I'm
he sucker
saying,
punched me, then I took him and put him on the ground, and I put my hand around his neck.
no, what I'm
And
saying
it
is,
took
what if
everything within
you,
me to make sure that he realized what he did was wrong, and he needed to stop.
right? And I'm saying, what if it's you who
No,
like
but the
sucker
kid was
punched a kid? No,
unruly.
no,
The
I'm
kid
saying
assaulted me.
if
The
you were
kid assaulted me with
16,
a towel.
I
Of course,
know,
I'm going to
I
do that.
know. What I'm saying is, what if you were 16 years old and you did that to somebody,
I
and somebody,
would know my
and
place.
nope, and somebody choked you out? You think Senior would allow that to happen? You think Senior would
I
have stood
would have
back
not.
and
It would
watched
have not
somebody choke his
escalated.
son?
It would have not escalated like that because I know the difference between right and wrong, and I
No,
wouldn't fucking
I'm
antagonize
saying,
an adult. I
I'm
would have not
saying,
antagonized an adult. The kid was unruly.
I'm saying, what if
Kid
you
was
were in his
unfucking ruly.
shoes?
Now, dude, I don't want to talk about this. This has
I'm
nothing
just
to do with
asking you a
the trolls.
question. I'm just asking you a
But I don't
question.
want to talk about it because it's bullshit. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
It has
It,
everything. I'm
it
just
happened.
saying.
It happened. It happened
I'm
15
asking
years
you,
ago.
how would your father react to that? To watching
It,
you
it
being
has
choked?
nothing to do because it would have never escalated to that point. My
How would
dad
your father
disciplined
have
me when I did
reacted to
wrong.
that?
When I did wrong, my dad took a belt to my ass,
That's
and he
right,
disciplined me
exactly.
when I.
But
Yeah.
but how would he react to someone else attacking you like that?
Well, I understand what you're trying to say, but it would have never escalated that because at 16, I knew the difference between right and wrong, and I would have not antagonized an adult for no reason. That kid obviously was out of control and unruly. He's probably dead. He's went into life like that without a
Holy
father
shit!
and
Holy
discipline, and
shit!
not have any discipline.
Oh, these are amazing dog whistles.
Anyway, dude, man, look, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, really.
Well, I'm just asking you, how do you think your dad would have responded? That's all.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I would have not escalated when an adult figure. If I'm a kid 16, an
It's
adult
called
figure told me to
it's
stop.
called a hypothetical.
I'm going to
George.
stop. I'm going to stop.
It's called a hypothetical question.
Okay, well, all right. Let's put it this way. If you're a kid and you're being okay, and you're told by an adult. Let's say okay, let's go back when you were an actual kid, when you were a teenager, an adult figure told you to stop. Did you stop, or did you continue to try to push the issue?
Well, if I continued to try to push the issue, they wouldn't put their fucking hands on me. They'd inform my parents, who would put their hands on me.
Well, the parents weren't there, and the woman that was watching him, the woman that was watching him wasn't watching him, what her son and what he was doing, and her fiance was egging the kid on to do it. Get it?
So wait a minute. This is a setup then, huh?
It was a setup. You got damn right. The kid was egged on by him to do it, and whatever. And the woman wasn't even watching. And I told her, I said, you better get in here and discipline this kid since the mother's not here. You never watch this kid. And she was off in her own little world doing nothing.
Man.
So yeah.
Now I understand, GG. I got you now. I got you. I know if it was Michael Saunders, I know you probably choked the shit out of him.
With a clear conscience.
Yeah, I know you hated Mikey.
Just because the kid was black and you want to insinuate because the kid is black, that had not a damn thing to do with it. Doesn't matter if he's Puerto Rican, if he's Jewish, or if he's yellow, green, or whatever. The bottom line is he happened to be black. The kid had to be black, but that doesn't matter. He needed to be disciplined. He needed to be disciplined, and it lacked. And that was the problem.
The black thing came up when you said he's probably in fucking jail or doing drugs, or that's.
Well, I mean, he probably is, not because of his the color, but he probably is, because he was unruly then and probably unruly ever since after that because he didn't learn his lesson.
Well, no, but people change sometimes, GG.
Well, you have to discipline the kid. You have to discipline the kid to make sure he knows the difference.
Yeah, people change, man.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Oh, shit! You got work tomorrow, don't you? I do too.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm looking at something. I haven't even. I gotta take off. But anyway, so that's what they were talking about. They were yeah. Okay. So what? So are they gonna go back home, or what are they gonna do? They're gonna put their ass in their head in their ass. What are they gonna do? Are they arguing?
I don't know. Last I seen, they were still arguing about that shit.
What were they arguing about? Saying that what? Because they ought to go back home, or what?
Yeah, they were asking like, what's the point if he's like already had his fucking party in secret? But they were still talking about they could still do shit to the grave this weekend. So.
Oh, what are they going to do to the grave?
They might do something to that.
They're not touching that tarp. They'll get arrested.
Yeah, they're already planning on doing something since you had your party already. Some of them are already planning. They've been collecting dog shit, saving it, and they got a big fucking bag. Some of the local goons.
Okay, well, they will get arrested. They will get arrested because not only cops are surveilling it, if they get caught, they'll get arrested. And I will tell the police. I will tell that they need to. That's going to be on there for another week, and they need to have it patrolled. What they're going to try to do is try to put defecation on the gravesite and on the tarp, and they need to watch it.
No, not
they
even
ruin
on the
that tarp.
They're going
to
rip that fucking tarp
1 inch. Then they touch it. That's vandalism. They'll go to jail.
They're going to do it within 30 seconds. One's going to run up, rip the tarp off. The other one's going to come behind, take the bag of shit and smear it all over the grave and run out of there.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if they did it in front of me?
I think that'd be hilarious because I wonder if you'd fucking do something about it.
Oh, if I saw that, I would definitely do something about it. Just believe that. If I saw that happening, I definitely do. If I saw that happening, that would be hilarious because I would definitely remedy the problem, and they would get arrested and go to jail.
Well, you'd have to
Is that
catch
what
them
they're talking
first.
about right now? Doing? Are
Well,
they talking
that's what
about
they're.
that?
Yeah, they're talking about smearing shit out over it, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they're talking about doing. Since you had your party, it's like we gotta do something big then. So one of the plans that they have is one person's gonna run up, rip that fucking tarp off. The other one's gonna come up real quick and smear that fucking bag of shit all over it,
Yeah.
all over the
Okay. Well,
gravestone, and then
we'll tell the
they're gonna have
police
a
what's
waiting
going on then.
car on the other side
Where's Holmgren at,
to
by the
get
way?
out.
Where's Holmgren at? That
Nothing on
coward.
him.
Huh?
No, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Heard
So
nothing.
he's not even here. He's not even here then.
That I don't know.
Isn't that something?
I think to fight you one on one, he would come, but you would never do
Well,
that. So
what's that?
I said probably to fight you one on one, he probably would just straight up say I'm here and do shit. But since you would never do that, I don't think he's ever gonna just outright
No,
say
he's a
if he's
coward.
here or not.
He's a coward. That's what he is. He talks a lot of big shit, but you can't back it up. He's a coward.
I mean, you're the one calling the cops, but you know.
No, I think for good measure. We're supposed to do that to get his ass locked up, but he's not here.
Well, no, you said talking big shit and can't back it up, but you're the one calling the cops. So.
No, I'll back it up and then call the cops. Yeah, I'll back it up and then call the cops.
That's the GG I like. The one is like, I'll fuck you up and then I'll call the police and wait on them.
Exactly. That's exactly what if I saw that, they ain't touching that tarp. They ain't touching that tarp at all.
That's Plan Alpha. That's
it's planned.
Alpha.
It's planned for their It's planned for their detriment.
Planned Alpha for this weekend is to rip that fucking tarp up and smear that shit on there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have police. We'll have the police there.
One of them said that they pissed in a bottle and they're gonna just pour it right on top of it.
We'll have the police there. We'll have the police there this weekend, and we'll tell the. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you do.
Okay.
I think it's gross.
Is that the only arsenal they have?
Well, if they can't find you, that'd be it. But Henry's working double time to get a hold of you again.
Fuck him.
That switcheroo with the car, I guess, did throw him off. So.
Yeah.
He said.
How about
that? He said he's never met a man that talks so much shit but runs so goddamn scared. He said it's annoying.
No, I'm not running. I have nothing to run from.
Well, he called you a coward.
Hold on a second. Let's correct the narrative for a moment. Let's correct the narrative. I'm not running from nothing. I'm not running from nothing and nobody. I'm conducting my life like I normally do. I'm trying to curtail something or curtail an issue that I don't need to fall prey to. I don't need to fall prey to a bunch of nonsense unless extreme emergency. If I have to, then I will. If I have to take care, clean house, then I will. Okay, but I'm not going to put myself in a situation. Hold on, why is he texting me? Hold on a second. Here a second. Being asked why I put the video up if I didn't have the party. Well, that's a no-brainer.
Wait, what?
No, my friend in Germany, he doesn't understand the logic. Hold on. Yeah, okay. He doesn't get it, so he won't get it. I mean, he doesn't ask me that question. I mean, I don't know why he would ask me that question. It's already, Let them squirm. Let them squirm even more.
Well, you wanted to know what Hidden Henry said in the chat. That's what he said. Fucking Gigi's baby.
Yeah, well, I find it, he can say whatever he wants to say.
A lot of shit.
But no,
fuck
he can
me
say
up.
whatever he wants to say. I'm not putting my look. If there's no reason to put myself in a predicament, it's no reason to put myself in a possibility where where I might get locked up myself. I mean, I'm not going to put myself in that possibility of
Yeah, I
getting
mean, I
possibly
honestly,
locked up myself unless I have to. Unless
I
I have to in no
agree.
resort.
I agree, but I would suggest two things. Don't talk shit because that's what they're using. They're saying you threaten to whip their ass. Fucking do it if you're gonna do it. If you don't run and
Oh,
hide
I
behind the
know I
fucking
have, and I
police.
will. No, no.
You know, they say
Again,
you're
you
running.
keep missing.
I'm
You
not
keep
missing
missing the point.
anything.
No,
I'm not
you are
missing
missing the
anything.
point for bringing it up. If
Well,
I
you told me
listen,
to.
no,
You asked me.
listen. No, but listen to what I'm saying. If they keep talking, I'll talk the shit. I'll talk the shit till the cows come home. Because the bottom line is, I have nothing to really. There's no change. There's nothing. 5 years of that prick, and he has done nothing. 5 years or 5 different occasions, excuse me, and he's done absolutely nothing but run his mouth. Now, if these other newbies want to pile on because of that, then whatever. I'm not, I'm not going to put myself at harm's length, meaning of possibly getting locked up. I'm not going to put myself in harm's length and possibly getting locked up. And there's only one of me, and there's a bunch of them. And I know they would probably bring weapons. You say they won't. I say they will bring weapons. What I'm saying is, if it comes to a point where they're in my territory, it comes to a point where they are bothering me, then yes, then that's what's going to end up happening. So, I'm not wavering or catertowing to anybody, but I will hold my ground if I need to. But let them. It's fun to see them fucking squirm.
is that
It's
another thing
fun
you
to
want me
see
to?
them squirm.
Is that another thing you don't want me to say, like the whole Jamie thing, that like set you off?
Yeah, that's another reason why
So
I don't want to be.
do you not want me to say anything about what Henry said?
Well, is that what they're what I mean? What they're doing now? They're putting up flyers. What are they doing?
Well, they've already been talking to people on the street and recording with a picture of you and Jared from Subway, asking
Okay.
women.
Well,
You know, they're
that's
doing
stupid.
that. They have the shirts. The 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 thing that pisses you off the most is on one of the shirts.
Okay. Well,
Um,
that's stupid, and
they've been actually
that's
handing them
gonna
out for
yeah.
free. They've had flyers out for free. If you see this man, call Crime Stoppers, call the police. He's armed and dangerous. He rapes women. That's what's on the flyer.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what the police say to that.
Okay. Okay. Well, you want me to not say anything, or?
Well, what I thought you've already told me this.
Well, I did, but I'm just saying. I don't want you to get upset with me. You know.
Yeah. Well, the police need to know what they're doing. I guess the Richmond police need to know too. That's where they're doing it. A person with common sense is going to look at that and say, what is this? Person with common sense is going to look at this and say, what is this? They're going to probably take it and
Well, no, you're
talk.
right. They have asked, what is this? And then when it's explained to them, they're like, holy shit, I didn't know that guy lived in Richmond. But some of them even recognize you from the old shows, some of the older women.
Well,
But
if anybody knows my history, they'll know that I have a bunch of people that deterrents, people, a bunch of imbeciles that like to start shit. If they know stuff like that, they know there are a bunch of people that start shit. I'm not worried about it. And where's this double ganger at? Where's this double ganger at? Did he take a powder?
No, he's been down here.
Well, and where's he at now? Is he back in Switzerland, back in Turkey, or
no,
wherever he's from?
local. He's local. He's not.
Okay. Well, he's like jumps off the scene, hasn't he?
No, this is the first time I've ever seen Henry talk this much in the Discord. He was pretty animated. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Well, fuck him. Fuck that mongoose and his gobblers. You don't like it? That's just tough shit. He's been put in check. Bitch has been put in check, and he needs to eat shit.
Called you the 55-year-old scary ass crybaby.
Okay, dude. Look, hey, listen. Anyway, on that note, is there anything else I should know?
You just told me you want me to tell you. Now you're getting mad.
Well, okay, so that's what he's saying. Okay.
That's
is there
what
anything
he said.
else?
That's what
Yeah. Well,
the last thing he
that
said. You're 55-year-old scary ass. That's what he said. Okay, I won't
that
say anything.
that's equivalent to me. That's equivalent to taking a roll of a shit and flushing it down the commode. It's, at least with the shit being flushed down the commode, it's going down. That's where he needs to go down as well. Anything of any significance that I should know about?
No, I think that's it. That they're still coming down. This weekend they have plans for the grave. The tarp won't protect it forever, and you're gonna have a big surprise for Geismas. Belated Geismas gift is what they're calling it.
Okay. Well, the police will be there. It will still be it'll be protected, and that tarp will stay on there, not touched. And if they fuck with it, then they will wish to hell they never did, because they will be arrested. Whoever does anything to it will be arrested. And if I catch them, they'll get their death wish. If I catch them, they'll get their fucking death wish. That's all I got to say about that. All right, look, let me go ahead and go. I gotta plan my day out. I gotta be up early in the morning. I gotta be up at 6.
GG.
All right.
All right. Have a good night,
Okay.
man.
All right, bye.
Bye.